Hi guys, I know I'm like way late and I apologize. And and I totally that's my fault. I totally forgot that I was supposed to be on at 3 instead of 5. I thought I scheduled it for 5 instead of 3. And I checked last night. Forgot to check today. I apologize. Uh, I was going to explain real quickly because part of my baptism. And somebody forgot to remind me that I was supposed to go live today. But mostly my fault. Hi, Chad. Chad, this is what happened to my when I was wearing the brace. I'm on steroids, topical steroids. It's a rash in the form of my brace. Hi! How are you, doll? It's good to see you. I am actually really happy to see you. Um, Somebody asked me, not me, but somebody had asked last night on a live. On a live last night, what if any of us people had some strange going on in our lives. And as far as childhood, sorry, not blocking, not. There was something on my screen that was driving me nuts. Sorry. Um, and I mentioned my baptism into the Mormon church, and the guy that baptized me. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it. I'm not ignoring it. Um, the best way to explain it is okay. As everybody that's ever been to my channel knows and seen my videos. Hiya, Don. I'm so glad you made it. And I know Mike's on. Mike Rendy. I think he's a wonderful man. And his wife, Christy, is a gorgeous woman. let's see. Who am I? Tiff. Um. Okay. What? Now I'm getting my thoughts together. Sorry. When I was 12, I was baptized into the Mormon Church. Still trying to swallow. Well, that pill. Um. Like I said, never believed. Um. The guy that baptized me, I married approximately 10 years, 10 to 11 years after, about a decade or more, around a decade ago, maybe more. All I'm going to say is his first name starts with a J. And it is a very common name, though, because I know people. People would want to know his last name, and I'm not going to give that out. All I'm going to say is the guy was. He never actually physically did me harm. Ow. Don. But he did give me the creeps. You know how sometimes there are just people that give you the absolute heebie jeebies creeps no matter what? So that's this guy. He he gave me the creeps, and he Don. It wasn't something he said. It was just his whole overall demeanor. He he just gave me the creeps. I can't explain how I knew he was a creep. I didn't find out until years after he had a crush on me when I was 12. And I know people wanting to know all these details. Some of this I didn't find out until later how they felt. He he baptized me. It took him like 5 or 6 times to baptize me. And I'm a water rat and I can handle water. But this was ridiculous. He It shouldn't take that many times to baptize somebody. And it took, like I said, it took 5 times. I didn't find out until my mid 20s, mid to late 20s, early 30s that this guy had a crush on me. Um, Baptism. They don't have you Don, have you ever seen people on TV where they baptize people in what, like a river? It would be the same concept, except they do it in chlorinated, icky, chlorinated smelling water. Same exact concept as that, Don. Where they dump your butt under water, head and all, and you come coughing practically, because that's what I did, came up coughing. And the bishop at the time had to come check on me. I'm like, give me a minute, give me a minute. I didn't tell him because I couldn't tell him. Oh God, Grace. That looks like Grace to me. Um, so the concept of baptism is the same as those people. I felt it started before, because it would. How can I explain it? I knew there was something wrong with him before the baptism, and I know you're curious. I'm trying my best to explain it to you. The baptism, the baptism I got didn't feel right because I didn't believe. I only did it to appease my mother, and she turned around after I said I didn't want to get baptized, and you knew that. She told me, "Well, you had a choice." I turned around and said, "No, you didn't give me a choice." And she shut up. But the whole time I was getting baptized, I just felt cringy. I wasn't happy. The bishop I had was cringy. And this, like I said, Don, you know this. I put it on a live chat last night, on Tev's chat, live chat, that the guy was one of my friends' birthday. So, and I know for a fact that I'll find out. I can still find out information about this person. The family was actually good people. They were good people. The whole family are good people. The baptism, I went after a guy who, sorry, who who Hoshes, who was in the Air Force. Hi, Doreen. Um, sorry I was late. I can find out anything I want about some people in the Mormon church. The one good thing about Mormons, they talk. You want to know something good about Mormons? They talk to everybody. the one thing I do ask for to anybody that comes across a Mormon missionary, please be nice. 99.9%, maybe between 95 and 99.9% of the Mormon missionaries are going to be young. Oh, yes, they're gossipers, big time. Are young, they're like 18, 19, 20 years old. And Mormons like to gossip. What I can like, oh, did you hear about how John next door? Did you hear he got robbed? Oh no. But did you hear about his wife cheating on him with so and so down the street? That and way worse. I mean, shit, kid. If you want something to spread like wildflower, blah, God. If you want to have hear something spread like wild, blah, wildfire. Sorry, I can. My blonde's showing. If you want to see something spread like wildfire, then tell a Mormon. They're great at gossiping. If you don't want shit to be found out, don't tell a Mormon. Because um like I wasn't too uncomfortable, Dawn. I was no, I wasn't completely uncomfortable. Because it how can I explain it? I knew men weren't all creepy. I have several male family members, and and I have a creep meter that isn't broken. It just hasn't went off in a while because I tried to not so much go out. It goes off only when people go onto my Instagram, and I don't. Please explain that because Don, you gotta remember, I was 12. Faithful at 12 for me was standard because I was 12, and can you explain that question about, for me, being faithful was not was yeah, I'll see this. Ah, that was Mike. But how can I explain it? I wasn't faithful because at that time, after dealing with what I had to deal with my stepdad, I just wanted to run. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try to answer answer this the best I can. I was only fearful of a man that were in the 50s at the time. And please mind, and this is in the context of a 12-year-old. I was fearful because of being hurt. And I didn't know I didn't know how to what they were going to do. I didn't know what they were thinking. And if especially if they approached me and I was alone. And that just set triggers in off of my mind. And now that I'm older, I know not all men in the 50s are bad. I'm still cautious. Cautious. Some say, sorry, I'm just overly cautious. Some say, and it's for good reason. I'm overly cautious because I didn't I didn't know I don't know how to I'm all tongue tied and twisted, and I'm sorry. It's guys in their 50s and older, unless they're my family. I I know I know, how shall I put it? It is guys in the 50s and only most of family. And it's because yes, Doreen, this is my hand today. Um he I lost my dad. He was in his 70s, so obviously it's not all man 50 and older. It's just it's because of what my stepdad had done to me. And it's one of those weird things that it's because I didn't. It's because, how can I put it? I know not all guys over the age of 15 over are bad. It's certain men that just give off bad, creepy vibes. And I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. That are in their 50s and older. And especially if they're alone with children under the age of, I would say 15, because 15-year-olds usually have a spiteful view. I'm going to make them much as they're going to be pretty much going, fuck you! Yes, anybody that knows me knows I just hit puberty again. So I could say, fuck you! In that high pitch squeal. Yes, I know the signs. I was 11. Gone. And I feel and I look for the signs. Dawn, I really do. One of the things I look for is, for example, if if there's, how should I put it? And this goes for women too, because honestly, I'm gonna make that fair. If the over 50 in a park by themselves, and that could be of any age, but it's more creepy if they're over 50, and going in a over 50 in a park by themselves, and there's a bunch of kids, and it's like, you, that's just creepy to me. That's just creepy AF. to me because I know people want to know, okay, yeah, Dawn asked very valid questions. She wants to know the answers to. I know the signs of a creepy, especially if they're alone, no children around, and it's like, why are you in the park by yourself? And it gives me the creeps. That's one of the signs. Or if you, for example, if if say you got approached by somebody you didn't know and they started asking you, hey, what's your name? Hey, where are you from? Would you just asking random questions and they're like, oh, I'm from, let's say, Ontario, California. And they say, I'm single. Okay, yeah, that might not seem creepy to some people until you realize they're doing it on Instagram. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I can feel that about anybody. And it's it's weird for me. I do trust my feelings. Especially if it comes from my gut. If For me, it's like if I feel you make me uncomfortable, I get up and walk away. And if you follow me, I will walk my fat, chunky monkey ass into the police station. And I will say, excuse me, obviously, there's a person, gentleman or lady following me around, and they're making me uncomfortable. I don't know their intentions, and if they start asking me questions, I'll be like, and they're asking me a bunch of questions. I'm comfortable asking, asking, not asking. I'm uncomfortable answering. God, my brain's like jumping all over the place today. Sorry. I will say, and I've done this. I I've actually approached an officer when somebody's like making me so uncomfortable, and just making sure nothing weird's going on outside. I have I have approached the officers saying, hey, this person, never met him before, and you might be innocent asking questions, wanting to get to know me, but it's making me feel very uncomfortable. And can you please do something? And they usually do. And they approach the person. The person could be, well, I was just trying to get to know you. Yeah, I've done that. And I've told the cops, please, get it. Have him go away. Take him away. I'm not comfortable. He's making me antsy. And honestly, that's why I don't go to bars. Because all the horror stories I've heard and of people being drugged, and I've gotten to the point where why should I go to the bar? If I want to go to the bar, I might as well just go pick up a guy off the street and say, okay, let's go fuck. But I'm not that type of person. I want to build connection with people. And it's also part of who I am. I'm still uncomfortable, Don, answering this question. That's a very triggering question for me. Simply because that's the one thing that will trigger me and has caused me the most trauma. And it's painful. I know you want to know, and it's not you, Don. I promise you. And I'm not even angry at that question. It's just triggering. Because I know if I tried to explain it, yes, I have. Don, I have seen a therapist. I was in counseling at the time this happened. Which, at the time, I was angry at my therapist, my counselor at the time for going to the cops. Hey, Tomas, how are you? But yeah, then don't get offended when I say that's triggering. My therapist was female. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Those certain things I will not discuss is exactly what happened to me between me and my stepfather, because that fact that I got it, the guy was a chomo. Oh, we've talked about everything. And I talked to my counselor. I put everything into context I could. Mind you, I have always had an ADHD. Everything. That's why I'm trying to give you guys as much context as I can without spilling all the details. And yeah, thank you, Don. I don't want to trigger somebody because what I want to, and I get it. And I know, Don, you want to know about this, and I don't lie. I will never lie to you about my life or anything. There's certain things, if I don't explain certain things, it's because it's triggering to me. Yes. I'm still handling my triggering emotions, and I've been through counselors. I've had counselors that are like, well, yeah, there's only one thing in my life that my past that would trigger me, and that's what happened to me when I was 12, and it will always trigger me. I've I've uh, hey Jad, welcome back. I have tried talking to a counselor. I've been in and out of counseling for God, I don't know how long, decades. Hey, I'm not here to see my mess. I know you're trying to get me to talk about certain things, Dawn, especially my stepdad. And part of me is I'm not ready to talk about it publicly. Oh, I'm sorry, Chad, your screen froze. And when I'm ready to tell that part of my story, Don, I will talk about it. And then there's Chad, who's like a total doll about everything. Yeah, I know. You can find a lot of it publicly, Don. Well, you could. How can I put it? You could find out about my stepdad publicly. In fact, I encourage you to look up the name. I'm going to be honest. Today, I was going to talk mostly about my baptism and the guy because that no, my stepdad's dead. But in the heavens, thank whoever you want to believe in, may he burn in hell. And that's what I think of my stepdad. My baptism happening so close to what happened with my stepdad did mess with me, but not in the way most people think. It messed with me because the guy was in his 20s. He creeped every loving hell out of me, and he's part of it, still part of the faith that believes in family. They haven't. Think the infants of Dante's Inferno, if that makes any sense. I don't know how many of you have ever read Dante's Inferno or anything close to it. Just think of the Empress of Dante's Inferno. Okay. The best way I could describe Dante's Inferno is 9 levels of hell. But in Mormonism, 3 levels of heaven. I know that sounds difficult concept, but yeah. Dante's Inferno 9. I'd look it up because I probably got this wrong. And I'll try to pull it up here. Okay. I did bring it up. It's very long. You can find it up in on Wikipedia. And it's strange. That's the best way I could describe it. Oh, that's something you should look into, Don. Oh, anybody. And if I misspelled it, I apologize. Which who are you talking about, Don? My mother or my counselor? Because, like I said, I came on mostly to talk about my baptism. Yes, to which, Don? My mother or counselor? I told her. She hated me. And honestly, I hated her. And please understand, I actually wanted to more talk about my baptism because my mother forced me into it. They had missionaries, and the missionaries pretty much, I still don't understand the religion no matter how many times it's been explained to me. And you could explain stuff to me like that a million times. And I know, Don, you're curious about my stepdad, and that's always going to be a tender subject with me because it's the one subject and time period in my life I would change simply because my stepdad is as close as evil as I could find. And there's some things surrounding him that will always trigger me. And I'm trying. And I hope that I'm hoping in time I will tell my story around that. Because I was abused. And it makes me angry. Well, hold on. Somebody just told me that they're having a bad day. I hope you didn't see what was. Did you guys see what was on my phone? No? Besides chocolate, um, I like me some Disney movies. Okay, thank you. Because that was a personal email and I don't want that person to feel like I violated their privacy. But back to your question, Thomas. I am a Disney person. And I always will be a Disney person. Give me some Lion King. Give me some Little Mermaid. And okay, the Beverly Hillbillies, the movie, not the TV show. Yeah, anything comedy to cheer me up. And thank you for those who answered no to the question I posed about if you saw that email. That was a private one. And I hope that person feels better. That's all I'm going to say. So, my question to you: what makes you feel better when you're down? Jad, it wasn't Marty. In fact, before I totally become Space Cadet, let's see. Okay. That's good. That's good. I know most of you seen this one. This person, person, this person promoted my channel. So I'm going to promote this person's channel. And then there's this channel. He's actually good people, and I know him. That person's real name is Nick. He is a sweetheart. He really is. And then there's Tess. Tess is awesome. I do care about those people who helped me. And I want to pass on. I want to pass on love and peace to everybody. So, and Chad, What do you like to do when you're down? There we go. I have a kitty, and she's somewhat. This is my football. Isn't she beautiful? I love you. Yes, she is a football, and I love you. Love you. Good kitty. She is a good gato. Her name is Football. Number. I want to say name in Spanish, but I keep forgetting. And it ends up coming out number. Cool. Yeah, now y'all got to see my kitten. She is truly a total. Chad, my cat's name is Football. Okay. Su name nombre is Football. Tomas, did I just say that right? Su nombre is Football. Nombre. Thank you. Thank you. And, oh yeah, everybody, I only had one cigarette one day, all day. All day. Because I'm quitting smoking. Muchas gracias, Tomas. Yes, I'm patting myself on the back because it's like, yeah. Yes, my Spanish is actually rather okay. I'm Portuguese. I sorely lacking, and my Spanish I want to get better, and I believe in lifelong learning. Yes, Kitty's name's Football. Yes, Football. Football. Is it Football or Snoop? Do you answer to? Yeah. She. Well. Okay. Sorry, I had to do that just to get my face in focus because. There we go. Yeah, and I've seen that. Um, like I said, my Spanish is okayish, and I want to learn more Spanish and not just use translations. So yeah, Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. No. I don't need to look at my goddamn schedule for work. No. Now I'm worried about Tib. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Blah. That's me when I can't find the proper word. And fuck shit, damn, and hell, put in my vocabulary, Dawn. Doreen. Not Dawn. Sorry. No, you know my vocabulary is extensive. Doreen? Your English isn't lacking. My English is lacking. Okay, because I could say some weird shit. Yeah. I can. I can do a light Auburn, but because those parts already died, hash brown in it, it's going to have to be lightened out. I'm going to end up not. I'm Thomas. I'm a natural blonde. And most people don't know that I'm a natural blonde because I pulled my red hair off. So, well, and I also know people were like, wait, no, you're not a natural blonde, you're a natural tingy. And they're like, your red hair is, you're a redhead. I am not a redhead. You're just asking for it. You know that? You ask for lovers. Yes, she does like to come on camera with me. Can anybody else see what Chad did? Hit the like button. I can easily find out. I'm not just on StreamYard. Mutual meow meow. Yeah, she is a meow meow. She also likes to torture me, but she also likes to. But yeah, Katie likes to get on my ass and go. Yeah, those of you with cats know they like decide to sleep in the wilderness place. So, so I know Chad too. Doreen is who? Thomas is who? Who am I missing? There's 7 people. AC India's who? 8 people. 7 people. And 4 likes. Come on, I always tell people on other channels, hit the like and subscribe. But I'm not going to go around begging for likes or subscribe, please. Because why? It's like, why should I go begging people when I could just simply end with a simple message of peace and love? I know, Doreen. I know you subscribed because you're awesome and you're a doll, just like everybody else. I know you did, Thomas. I'm also checking to see how bad my face is because let's see. Where's the like button? Somewhere's in the bottom of this area. Doreen, you're a sweetheart, just like the rest of you. I'm almost a perfect left-handed writer. Almost. But yeah. Yeah. So, besides that, how was everybody? No, it's not daylight. Loud. It's actually nighttime here. It's almost. There you guys go. Yeah. Okay, Don. Have a good night. Love you. And I figured I'd get off soon, anyways, because I know y'all got things you gotta do. Dave, that's right. I hope you all have a good night. Bye, Donnie. Don. Good night, beautiful people. I hope I hope you all have a good night. Good night. I love you. I love every one of you, no matter where you are in the world. I wish you all a good day, a good night. I'm sending love to every single one of you. Take care. Until next time. Bye.